7 a.m. and I'm going to get my ankle checked out. Look at these eyes. Yeah, so what happens is, like, every day I do something, whether I seem to play volleyball or not, and my ankle gets swollen or hurts in the morning. I figure when I do play volleyball, it's a little bit worse in the mornings, but it's hard to tell what the problem is, and I've had this problem for over a year now. Last year during volleyball, or this year, I mean, during volleyball, it was tough because I wanted to play, I wanted to train, but then the next day I can't walk. Literally, I could not walk. So I'm gonna go get it checked out. I'm gonna get my skin checked out. Josy's hoping to get a ultrasound and then maybe some blood work. So it's gonna be a busy day, and we are going kind of downtown to get all this stuff done. So I'll let you guys know what's going on with me and how the day goes. Josy hasn't eaten in a while, so it's getting a little bit feisty, let's say. So the doctor's prognosis is, it's the same doctor I went to see like a year ago. So I came back and I said, listen, I just stayed off it for a year and look, I'm still broken. So he's like, okay, so we're getting an MRI, we're gonna do some other tests, and we get physiotherapy because I'm not flexible. So hopefully all that stuff works, but we shall see. The MRI is going to tell me if it's a tear or whatever, and then I can decide what sort of physiotherapy. So I might have to start doing Pilates, which I 100% want to do anyways, and then yeah, really going to work on mobility. Like I said, that was my plan anyway. So now I can actually find out what it is. I can figure out what to do exactly for my ankle, and then the rest of it too. I'd like to touch my toes and make my hips more mobile. That's a problem apparently when it comes to jumping. If you're not mobile and your hips aren't mobile, then it might cause you to not be able to jump high. So something we're gonna figure out, and then if it works on me, it should work on all of you as well. So maybe I'll show you what I'm doing, and if it's helping, we'll go from there. How did I jump? I did this.
No, I did it because
This is how we do x-rays in Brazil.
Drew, don't touch.
Well, the results are in, and from my professional opinion, what I can see here is that this looks like an ankle, and this looks like a amoeba. This looks like a piece of beef I ate last night, and this looks like a ribeye. That's my medical conclusion on what I think about all of this. I have no idea. The labs are actually going to take a look at this. The doctor wants to see these probably next week. He wants to get the information from the MRI first, this way he doesn't waste our time. I should know what the hell is wrong with me next week. Also, biopsy next week, which is exciting. Never had one of those. More scars.
My first successful MRI, and the thing with that is that I had gone to one before, and it was for my shoulder a long time ago. And the machine, this is in Toronto, the machine that puts you into the MRI moves about this slow. It's so slow. And I'm going in head first. And you basically, if you know an MRI machine, you go into a tube. And on this tube, it was kind of dark on the other way in. As I was going in, I'm not a big guy, and I was squashed in this machine so much. I felt uncomfortable, I started to sweat. I realized at that point, I'm claustrophobic. And the guy was like, are you okay? I'm like, no, man. I'm like, how long is this gonna take? He's like, you can't move, it's gonna take around 30 minutes. 30 minutes in a tube that's dark. The ceiling part was like this far away from my face. I looked down, I saw how long it took, probably a minute to actually get in there. I'm thinking it's gonna take me a minute to get out too. And I'm starting to panic, I'm starting to sweat, I'm not feeling comfortable. And I'm just like, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can do this. He's like, are you gonna be like a little girl and have to leave? This is something he said to me. He was so rude, and it really upset me, and it reminded me of that time, and I hated it so much. My experience yesterday when I went to get an MRI was feet first, and I only went halfway through my body. But the in Toronto moves like this slow. The other one was like quick. It was fast, and the guy was super nice, and he told me not to worry. And they had like little like things on the ceiling, like little lights that what do they call those fiber optic lights that were there. And my biggest thing, he's like, don't move. So I wasn't sure if I don't move my feet or my ankle because I'm getting my ankle done, or is it my whole body that doesn't move? Because the second he closed the door and the machine started doing all these noises, right? My nose started to itch, my eyeball was watering, all these things I could feel. So I'm just like really slowly itching my nose. But he said I did really well, so I'm happy with that. So I guess it was just don't move my legs, but you know, the translation didn't come out, or I didn't understand what the hell he was saying. So anyway, successful. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Very happy with the experience here. You have buckets. You could put your kid in a bucket and give it a bath. Or a bigger bucket. It's like a plant bucket, you know, for a plant. Looking for a bed right now for Eve, and I like this one. I think it's portable. Fits into a bag that's super small, so you can carry it with us. This one's awesome. It shakes around and shit, but I don't think she needs that. But this is what we're thinking. This one's really nice, but it's pretty expensive and doesn't make sense. So this one's about 4 times as much as this guy. I do like that one though. Apparently dust is an issue. This here, so all the cockroaches doesn't get on top of her. I do like the bucket idea. If I had a larger one of these, I would get it for myself. Found it. Boom. Done. Check out that bath. And it doubles as a bed. No idea what this stuff is, but check this one out. If you had a boy, you want to teach him how to use it. Put this in your house. And yeah, that's gonna be a mess. That is cool though.